Well, we completed all of our keys in the last episode, all the red ones, I believe, which means that good old this lock, no one left behind, has opened. We'll go to outside the room. We'll go and have a look at the room with the 9 door.
A long hallway, huh?
But we're getting very close to at least another ending. This is episode 62 of DMP Plays 999.
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
Quite possibly.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
To take a look.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop.
Yeah,
Back where we
that's it.
started.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
It works.
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do? Should we return to C deck?
Let's have a look around
No,
first.
this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going
Why-
back, I think we should see what's down there first.
Why am I in this mode?
I agree. Let's go.
Alright.
Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
This is it.
There isn't anything else.
I wonder what's inside. 9.
The 9 door.
Like the numbers on every other door, this one too was a rough shape made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. And then he turns around and there's another one. So it was there. I just didn't see it.
That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are divided into teams. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9.
Yup.
Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2349. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning,
We could all
the
escape.
memory game was designed to save all 9 people.
Oh, wait. They said a girl died in the experiments. Is that because they, like, I don't know.
That's how it was meant to be.
There's gotta be something with the notary game. They would have done the notary game with kids. We're adults,
Zero
we
didn't
barely
lie.
got it right.
He never said there'd be only one 9 door, but anyone who one team, someone might get killed, but eventually they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
Yup. Huh.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other.
That's it.
This game was designed for that purpose. This notary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
Well, it is worse, because no matter what, people are gonna die. Unless... no.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts. Santa's voice.
Huh? Oh, right. Hey, keep it together, man. Sorry.
Still not there yet.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
The next step?
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
So just get rid of June.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4. Wait. Don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now?
It's very strange, because yeah, in one ending, Santa wouldn't let... Wait. Santa wouldn't let them go without June, but then he just takes June anyway? I'm at the point where all of the routes are kind of blending together. But...
No, we gotta go back. Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
I appreciate you guys. Too bad that breath
are you
guys have
sure?
been holding.
I don't mind staying.
June's body betrayed her true feelings.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Oh my god, and he did. The submarine ending. Huh.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
You mean Atlantis?
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
Have a sudden reassurance. No one wants to leave June behind, but Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time.
You guys.
June blinked tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree?
Sure.
Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
Oops. Santa and June followed.
Huh.
Junpei started towards the door.
Come
and
to think
stopped.
of it, what is this room?
Yeah. It's terribly important now, but what
We
exactly
were so
was it?
focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
Red carpet.
Huh.
Between
It
two.
looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
Yeah. And then we get the tap tap tap. Small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet. The alcove was a raised platform. It was a coffin.
A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
So I think this is a coffin, but the rectangular one was a casket. So this isn't the lady. This isn't Alice. This is someone else.
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room. Oh my god. You couldn't have knocked a little sooner. And then it just fades to black. Bloody hell. That's simple. They took the elevator up to C deck. Who the hell's deck? And so they headed back to the central staircase.
Look,
Didn't take
it's...
them long. The rest.
7 and Lotus.
Wait. They didn't look happy.
We've got a problem.
Oh no.
Clover is gone.
Oh, that's right. What happened to Clover? Hold on.
What?
Oops. Jump in so we can find it to one another. Okay, so usually that's they go into the other door. I wait. No, they split up. I go down and see Lotus dead. Okay. He turned back to Seven and Lotus.
What do you mean, gone?
Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to
When?
ask.
Why?
How?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
What's door? Okay, what was door 1? Had that's where they saw the captain. So she very well could have an axe.
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
Wait. 4 rooms? The chart room. Oh, none of the captain's one.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
Oh no.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
so I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there,
There was a door on the other wall.
and it was open.
So that's the captain's room.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
How?
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
Junpei thought for a moment.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Finally Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and
Very
concern.
well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Junpei and June ran to the large hospital room together. As quickly as they could, they searched around under the beds and the corners.
She's not here.
So this is where I talked to.
No, she isn't.
Alright, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
her. Yeah, together.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him.
June bit her lip. She knew as Junpei did that there was only one thing to see in the shower room, and it wasn't pleasant.
Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go.
There's a screwdriver between
Good.
the door and the door.
We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Junpei and June slipped through the door, moved down the hallway, and slipped into the shower room. We'd already seen the shower room. Yeah.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
June's voice was faint. She placed her hands over her mouth. Her face
The
looked a
smell
little
is
green.
horrible.
The stench of the room was almost unbearable. It had grown far more unpleasant since their last visit. Junpei had eaten a lunch. She would have difficulty retaining it. He wanted to leave the room as soon as possible, but he had to be sure. The only way to be sure was to check the other side of the divider, and he saw
Let's
nothing.
check the back, just to be sure.
There's nobody there. June offered no resistance and nodded weakly to Junpei as he headed round the divider. He stopped at the corner and turned his head.
No, she's not here.
Yeah. As he'd expected, Clover was nowhere to be seen. The only thing on the other side of the divider was a dead body, laying in a reddish-brown puddle of dry and dying blood.
Snake. Just where did your sister go?
Junpei whispered to what once was Snake, but it
Ugh.
wasn't. He asked rhetorically, of course, as there was no way he got an answer. He gave a deep
Such
sigh.
a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted.
The left arm? Wait,
Wait,
yeah, do we already know about the left arm? How would we know about the left arm in this route? Would we? First class. I don't think we did the casino. The lab. As in... No, the lab... Wait, what was the lab? Operating room... Oh... The lab... would have been... Oh, what was the operating room? Oh, which was which? Was this one... Yeah, no, this one was the science boy. So we know that... Right? Yeah. The bright white of the ulna was clearly visible through the remains of the skin and muscle. Bright white.
Bones.
What a name. Pieces fell into place. Junpei remembered something Clover had told him in the laboratory. It's all coming together, baby.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
So in this timeline, we know, and the other one she knows.
Of course. Of course.
Oh my god.
Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Clover had told Junpei that Snake's left arm was prosthetic, but the left arm of the corpse behind the divider was quite clearly a real human arm, or at least it had been, once. That meant the corpse
Jumpy?
wasn't Snake. June's unsure voice at Junpei's suddenly strange behavior drew his attention back to
sorry
her.
for making you wait. Let's go.
Huh. Again, not something you want to share? Just gonna stuff that deep down? Junpei and June headed back towards the large hospital room. Still in the decisive. Well, I guess the next one would be the, what do you call it? Escape room. They stepped through the doorway now the shower room. Down the hallway they went, searching for Clover in every corner. They reached the stairs when Seven appeared, breathless and yelling.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
He looked pale and his face was drawn. He looks pale and his face was drawn. He's like a manga character. Get it? That's definitely not a joke I stole from the Zero Escape subreddit. Something terrible had happened. Clover is fine. Lotus is dead. Junpei's breath caught in his
Did
throat.
something happen?
Lotus. Seven drew a shaking hand across his face and gulped down a breath of air.
Clover is dead.
What?
I found her in the first class bathroom.
Sayaka? Oh my god. Oh my god. All sound ceased for Junpei. The world was an empty, muffled expanse. Then he began to hear his own breathing. Oh my god. These upskirt shots are getting more and more risque by the day. My. June's mouth moved, but he heard nothing. She died once more, then her energy was gone. She collapsed against the wall. He could have helped her, but he hadn't, and now she was dead. So he stood there, frozen in place.
Clover. Why? Why did this happen?
He forced his body to move. Each step felt like another nail pounded into his heart. Finally, he was in front of her. Ooh. He knelt and placed 3 fingers against Clover's neck. Why do we get a close-up of this sink? Now I'm very curious. No pulse, no breath. It was 3D modeled, but she was still warm, and her eyes were closed peacefully. It would have been easy to think she was asleep. Easy, that is, were it not for the slowly expanding puddle of blood beneath her. He traced its source to her back, a gash just beneath her shoulder blade. Was the weapon a knife, perhaps? If it was a knife, the killer had taken it when they left. When he closed his eyes, he saw Clover's smile.
Clover!
Her innocent smile, her energy. He would never see her smile again.
No way.
He could have done something. He could have helped her. His stomach twisted himself into a sickening knot.
Let's get out of here, June.
Junpei lifted a limp June from the floor and carried her from the bathroom.
Are you alright?
Still not. Bloody hell. It was a foolish question, and he knew it. Clover was dead. Why is he asking if she's alright?
Yes. I think so.
Her voice was weak. The fever had gone down, but the emotional scars she'd received were not likely to recede as quickly. Junpei laid his hand on her shoulder, and they walked back to the bedroom.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
She nodded once and stared at the floor. There were 4 others in the room: Ace, Lotus, Santa, and Seven. They all stared at nothing, their faces drawn and tired, like a manga character. After a while they drifted into the bathroom to see Clover's corpse themselves. Once everyone was back in the bedroom, Junpei walked slowly to the center of it, looked around as the slumped figures gathered
Who was
there.
the first to find the body?
Me.
Seven spoke from behind Junpei. He turned around. Seven handed
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick!
or something like that.
Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
No, please tell the entire scene again. Junpei nodded and closed his eyes. There was one more thing he needed
Seven.
to ask.
There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right?
Oh,
Why did you do that?
one of those plates? Huh.
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock. So we could come back to this room?
But why?
Oh. You think I did it?
Huh.
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud.
Seven sighed and shook his head.
Follow me.
There were two doors standing next to one another. He opened the one on the right.
A closet?
Huh, I wonder what this safe
Yeah.
was. Seven stepped inside. He stood in front of one of the shelves that filled it, and gestured towards a small box. The box was a small metal cube. The companion cube. He looked at Junpei.
This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it.
That's smart.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again.
That's fair.
So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah.
Junpei nodded and looked at the safe. He grabbed the handle and shook it.
Figured it wouldn't open.
It was as locked as it had been when Seven found it.
Huh?
There was one change, however.
This is
Just underneath the safe was a pile of fine reddish-brown powder.
rust.
What? Junpei stared at it, considering.
If there's rust here, that means
There's
has
water.
someone opened the safe.
Oh. Junpei left the closet. Seven followed him back to the bedroom.
Huh?
3. It was cold and quiet. No one spoke. They sat, frozen in place by shock and grief and fatigue. The room felt tiny and oppressive. The thick, metallic smell of blood filled the room. Junpei turned and headed for the living room. Anything to get out of there.
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover.
As quickly as they could, they searched around, and under the beds and in the corners. His eyes caught on the door. The door that led to the passageway of door number 5.
Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case.
Quietly, he pushed open the door.
Ugh.
The smell hit him like a blow to the face.
Oh, the hell? This smell is...
His lungs contracted, unwilling to inhale such fetid air. Acid boiled up from the base of his stomach, churning what little food was there into violent froth.
Oh. Oh.
was too much for him, and he vomited. A thin stream of yellow water and bile splattered onto the floor. How nice. He wiped his mouth weakly, stared at the dead body. Chunks of torn flesh lay in an arc around the body. What remained of its intestines had slid out onto the floor. The pool of blood that framed it was half dry, but so thick that it had taken on a texture not unlike that of an egg yolk prepared sunny side up. On the floor next to the broken mass of the man's head lay his glasses, cracks spidering across the lenses. The bloodstains near them had already dried, like scabs on the floor.
Wait.
That was when you noticed.
It's gone.
The watch.
His bracelet.
Yeah.
It's gone. It was right next to the glasses.
Oh, it was? But no. It was gone. The number 9 bracelet was gone.
But
Called
why?
it. Well, if anyone has the 0 and the 9 bracelet, they can just leave. No, they can't. Can they? No. If you have the 0 or the 9 bracelet, you and someone else can leave. Had someone taken it? He was turning over and over in his mind when he heard Seven's voice.
Where'd Junpei go?
I'm over here. It had drifted out to him from the living room. Junpei walked slowly out of the hallway.
Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yep. Seven looked up as Junpei entered the room.
Yeah.
Did you find something?
Rather, I didn't find something. Thought for a moment before I responded.
No, nothing.
Technically, it wasn't a lie. He hadn't found anything. In a way, in fact, that was the problem. Something he'd expected to find hadn't been there. The 9th man's bracelet. And this definitely 100% is not going to be the ending episode. We're not even in the actual ending part yet. But we're going to leave it here for now. I've been Yempi, you've been NP Nation. This plot gets curiouser and curiouser.